This is a skateboard. And no, I'm not gonna ride a skateboard in this video. But I am Bill Snodgrass, and this is episode 184. Hang out with me just a second and this will make sense. You're just gonna have to use your imagination and kind of just go with me on this, because I had a great opening scene in mind, but I don't think riding a skateboard is really in my best interest. My incision from my hernia repair, which is from like just below my ribs down almost to my belt, it isn't completely healed yet. And I still have, you know, incidental pain now and then as I'm moving around. And so the idea of riding a skateboard, as appealing as it was for the effect of this video, it seems like a bad idea in the long run. So here's what I want you to do. Close your eyes and imagine. All right, are your eyes closed? All right. Imagine the scene opens and I say, I'm Bill Snodgrass, welcome to episode 184. And then I drop the skateboard and I ride down this very smooth, like a walking bike trail, kind of doing a little curve here, a little curve there. And then I ride right up to my second camera, which I don't actually have two cameras, that's why we're imagining this. I ride up to the second camera and I look in the lens after, I don't know, I step off the skateboard without dying somehow. I look in the lens and I say, I want to tell you about another YouTube channel. And the name of the channel is Skateboarding Progression at 40. It's a guy I met on No Small Creator, and he, first of all, he actually does skateboarding videos, and they're pretty cool, and they're pretty, actually to me, I'm really impressed by skateboarding as a rule, and this guy doing it. He's in South Korea right now doing skateboarding. But he also, on his channel, he has, he's put a link to my channel that he has put me in a list, category of people he calls who think about things and talk about various topics. And I'm extremely honored by being included in that list. And so I wanted to share his channel with you. So, up here is the card, and I'll also put him in the end screens. I'll put him in the end screens as well. Go check his channel out, Skateboarding Progression at 40. It's a cool channel with some really good skateboarding content. And one of these days I will ride the skateboard again, but I just don't feel like, you know, I got a 12-inch incision that's still mending. Probably seems like a bad idea to be trying to ride a skateboard today. All right, welcome to episode 184. We'll get this thing going. We'll get this thing going and have some fun. Thanks for being here. And so episode 184, day 2 begins. So looking at episode 184, what is 184 going to entail? It's a day in the life with, I don't know, not a phenomenally exciting twist, but a twist. I have follow-up with a surgeon today, and that's going to also dovetail with a trip to one of the big department store places. I don't want to say the brand name. So that's kind of the mechanics of the episode, and that is where we're headed. Glad to start yet another day. It's after sunrise, but I'm not sure you can tell through the clouds, and it looks like we're gonna have one of those low-hanging cloud days. All right, so I am on my way to the doctor's office now, and did my first 4 classes. I had to take a half day off sick, so I'm gonna do that. Hopefully, I don't know, I really don't have any big complaints. I got a couple of sore spots I'll ask him about, and then I'm gonna go to the department store and try to return this thing. So here's the story on this thing I'm gonna try to return, which is not, I mean, it's a story. Here we go. My wife's sister bought it for my wife's niece's daughter. So my wife's sister bought it for her granddaughter, but my wife's sister's daughter didn't want to use the counter space. So my wife's sister gave it to my wife and said, "Here, you take it." My wife's like, "I don't have the counter space for it." And the sister insisted, and so we now have it. And it's never been used, never been opened. So it's a little thing that it's a hot plate, but it's not really a hot plate. It's induction heat. Anyway, it's fancy, but it takes up counter space. So because it takes up counter space, I'm taking it back. See if we can get a store credit or something. I'm anticipating the story that I have to tell to the clerk. It's like, this was bought in another state by another person and given to someone who's not me, but I'm trying to return it. That's, that's legit, right? I'm sure that it's not the craziest story that they've ever heard at a department store. So, well, I'm gonna get into the traffic up here again, and so I'm gonna shut this segment down, and we'll pick up in the next segment. All right, we have arrived. I'm gonna get in and sign in. Appointment complete. Doctor's cool with the progress, the outcome, everything. So I am done with this doctor. Now I'm gonna get some lunch and then get to the department store, and then kind of pull this video into the serious moment. I've been thinking a lot today, obviously, about the doctor's appointment and the health and the fitness. So I have a kind of a not real super serious point about that, but I'll get to that after I get back to the department store. So wellness and fitness and lifetime health, that'll be the thought that has emerged from my experiences today, and I want to share it with you. So I said I wanted to wrap this video up talking a little bit about wellness and being healthy and those kinds of things. And I just want to make a couple of generalized points. There are thousands of websites and probably as many YouTube channels dedicated to wellness and fitness and nutrition and all those things. And I don't want to try to break into that place in the internet. But I do want to say a couple of things. One is becoming fit or losing weight. It's much easier to stay fit than it is to become fit. It's much harder to lose weight than it is to keep the weight off. And this comes from what other people have told me, what I've observed in other people, and in my own experience as well. Before this hospital thing, I'd kind of gotten up to around the 220, 215 range, which was quite a bit more than the doctor's recommended weight. And this is the second time in my life that I had gotten to that point. And having lost the weight in the hospital, and years ago, I lost about 60 pounds. I went from about 230 to about 170, which was where my doctor wanted me to be. And I did that by losing 2 or 3 pounds a month for 2 years. For 24 months, I lost 2 or 3 pounds a month. And I kept it off for a long time until little by little, I gained it back. Now I can tell you for a fact, 2 years to lose the weight, it was a lot easier to just keep it off over time. That's the first point. If you're in shape already, if you're fit and you're well and you have good health, doing the things to maintain that are easier than getting to where I was. And you know, it'd been in my mind that I needed to lose weight for a while, and the silver lining to that thing in the hospital was I got about a 25 pound, 20 pound jump start on losing weight. The second thought on diet, nutrition, and fitness, this is just math. The body wants to store energy that it doesn't use. Energy in the body, energy in biochemistry is measured in calories, just as it is in physics. And ultimately, you have to burn more calories than you take in. Now, you could take all your calories in as sugar water, and you would be getting none of the nutrients that you need to supply the body and help it to become fit and strong. So it's not just calories. It's not just counting grams of fat, which mathematically converts into calories. It's not just counting proteins, which converts into calories for body energy's sake. It's the whole package of what you're putting in that your body needs to have and doesn't need to have. The body's gonna take what you put in it and do store the energy, use the energy, throw away what it doesn't need, and keep what it does need. And that's gonna happen every time. So that's it. There's a million diet plans out there, a million fitness plans. If you're where I was, thinking that you need to make some changes, do it and front load this effort of putting the effort in to get healthy, to lose some weight, to start an exercise regime, to do the things that it takes to have a healthy body. Do it, front load it, put the effort in, and then the dividend is, once you get to that healthy place, it's easier to maintain. It's easier to keep it off than it is to get it off. So take the kitchen appliance back to the store. Somehow I got the wires crossed. I took it to the wrong store and they didn't want it. And it was a store that I know in the past used to pretty much take anything in. So obviously, apparently their policy has changed and I was at the wrong store. So I still have a induction cooker pot thing. I don't know what it is. It's like a hot plate that it does induction cooking. So I still have it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. What else? I believe there's some really good Snap Life videos that are coming out, and one good one comes out today. I've got one more pretty good idea to shoot one. It's about dreams and plans. Just throw that out as a little teaser. That's pretty much it. It's been a good day. That's it for me, and I guess that's it for this video. Clearly, coming out of the hospital a few weeks ago and getting to this point, health and wellness has been on my mind, and going to see the doctor today, I just kind of thought reacting to that was appropriate for this video, so there you have it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comments, notifications, suggestions, questions, all those things. I love to see those interactions with the video. See you in the next episode.